So you need to create an essay for your class, but you have no clue what to talk about. Well, with this easy 4-step guide, you will be able to spend less time worrying about the incoming deadline and more time creating something you will be proud of. Step 1. You need to skim the material you have collected through sources like your school database, professor provided material, or even through search engines like Google. Your goal is to find anything that stands out to you, and I do mean anything. Data, themes, talking/writing habits, to even the structure of the flow of the material. Hell, you can even make comparisons to how many semicolons an author uses compared to another. Step 2. Next up, you will need to find more materials relating to that topic you find interesting. This could include news articles, text messages, or even that one paper you had to read last semester that will not leave your brain. It does not matter. The point of this is to collect so much data that you actually have too much. Just make sure your prompt allows you to use whatever materials you have. Step 3. Now you have enough information to talk about potentially indefinitely, you will need to organize it. I know, that sounds scary, but there is a mindset you can use that makes it 1,000 times easier. Start throwing things together for your initial draft. Using an easy to adjust technique like bullet points or even sticky notes to your wall is a wonderful idea for this, as you will be able to shift things around and remove things with as little hassle as physically possible. If you come across data that is just not fitting into your essay, just put it to the side. There is a very small chance that it could be used, and even if it isn't, it's okay because you still have so much more material you could be talking about. An easy to understand metaphor for this type of situation is imagining your data as a block of clay. You are there to mold and trim this block into something that is usable. Step 4. Now that you have a somewhat usable layout for your essay, now it is time to put it to paper. A common pitfall for when writing a paper is people focus too much on how to open it up, but there is a very easy way to circumvent this by just going around it. All you want to do right now is focusing on putting your data on paper. Worrying about how it connects and how it flows, that is for your second or third draft. Your idea right now is to get that data on there just so you have something to mess around with. Once you feel like you have a very specific goal for your body paragraph, now you can start worrying about your introduction. Try to figure out what your body is trying to say and write about that in your introduction. Your conclusion paragraph is a similar situation. Figure out what your body paragraph is leading you towards, and then follow common conclusion guides online to help you reach towards that. If you are unsure or having trouble locating these guides, look towards friends, family, writing centers provided at your university, or even teachers if they're willing to help you. They can help guide you in a direction and help refine your paper a little bit more in preparation for that final draft. For your final draft, it is all about further refinement. This is where you focus more about your grammar, your word usage, making sure your word count actually reaches where it needs to. Congratulations, you have finished your paper. Now all you need to worry about is making sure your sources are there and properly cited. As a final recommendation, if you are having a hard time putting your thoughts on paper, I would recommend using some sort of speech to text software. Speech to text software is a wonderful thing you can use on your initial rough draft, where you are trying to get your thoughts on paper as efficiently as possible.